I even have hand sanitizer for you and everything. We're trying to ban real fur from Ontario.
Why?
So fur farming, why? Ooh, have you ever seen footage from fur farming?
No.
You would not want to see it. If you want, actually. Where did Laszlo go? Oh, did he leave already?
What if the animal dies?
So it's not about the fact that the animal only dies. It goes to that extent, of course, because the animal has to be killed. But it's the fact that it's being kept alive for months on end in extremely small cages in captivity in their own, like if you saw the footage, if you actually go look at fur farming online, you would see that they're standing in their own, oh, I'm gonna switch this one sides. They're standing in their own feces. I don't know if you guys heard about what happened with the mutated COVID now because of the mink farming. Oh, sorry. So in Denmark, they actually had to kill 15 million minks because there was a mutated COVID. They've had to kill thousands of more in Ireland for the same, and now it's come to BC. And now there's a whole mutation. So we really think right now with what's happening with the way they treat the animals, with the fact that it's completely unnecessary in 2021, we could keep ourselves warm without that. It's not necessary for fashion, it's not necessary for warmth, and now it's spreading even more disease, right? And virus. So it's really not like, it's honestly, it goes against everything that can help humanity. So thank you so much. Would you like to sign it as well? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, thank you for asking. I appreciate that because people don't know sometimes. But I would even suggest later to Google fur farming. If you look at like 5 seconds.
So you don't approve this time, but I'm African.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather and I grew up by killing animals for height. So you have to do that to survive.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly. Like you just said. Like you just.
My uncles that are still there.
So, but it's very different than what's happening here in Ontario and in Canada, right?
Okay.
That's another thing as well. When we're talking about survival versus conscious choices, and when you have choices, then that's a whole other story.
You don't have to have fur to survive in Canada.
No, exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
They signed.
Yeah, they all signed.
Wow, great work.
It was interesting because he said, you know, I'm from Africa and I grew up having to kill animals to provide for, like, to survive, right? And I said, well, that's the difference. You just said it right there. You had to survive. So we don't have to survive here in Canada to to keep us warm. We don't need this, right? He's like, you're right. You don't need to. He's right. And then they just signed it. Yeah, they signed it even before we got down to that point, right? Which was great. Yeah, people know. Most people know. And some are just resistant, and if anything, they're just brainwashed, right? We have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Did you have an opportunity to sign our petition to ban fur from Ontario?